So I was given this target, and essentially it is 1.8 million troops. It is all T3, so no T4, but also none of the like T1s and T2s that people like to load on. So look at the heroes first of all. You got Trickster, you got a Purple Death Archer. Like the heroes are very questionable. And then I see that he is very heavy infantry, and then he has a sprinkle of like T1s and T2s. And when I saw like the sharpshooters and stuff, I'm like, okay, this guy probably hasn't unlocked T4 yet. And a lot of these players tend to always sit in infantry phalanx. So my first thought is, okay, let me go ahead and go full cavalry, because not only are my odds pretty good that he's going to be sitting in infantry phalanx, but if he is, I'm going to be hitting a lot of infantry. So the best bet is to go full cavalry. And of course, I gotta make sure that I got my army attack boost on. Not a 50. Doesn't this one didn't really require a 50. And of course, max army size. A lot of people don't want to spend the 5,000 gems, but let me tell you, when you're doing hits like this, spending the 5,000 gems will actually be more beneficial to you, because it's gonna save you more troops than you can actually train with 5,000 gems. So when you're attacking and you don't want to use that boost, just keep that in mind. If you're attacking a high amount of troops, it's always beneficial to use a troop size boost. And look at that first hit, 20 million. So I just hit 1.8 million troops, and I did 20 million damage right off the bat. And the only way I did that is because, like I figured, he was sitting in infantry phalanx. And what happens then is, well, all his infantry was wiped out. So now that he only has ranged and cavalry, the best way to go about it obviously is to go full ranged. And this is perfect because now my newly legendary petite devil gets to see her first action in a fight. So let me go ahead and put it in the infantry phalanx, that way range is in the back line. And there we go. This hit technically zeroed him. So he had 1.8 million troops and only 1 million kills. So that means that this guy never attacked anything, and his kills probably came from accidental tile hits. So as you can tell, there's only a few troops left, but when I say that the second hit zeroed him, I'm gonna go ahead and show you why exactly I said that. So of course, I knew that since he's an infantry phalanx, if he has anything left, it'll be ranged or the siege. So this is just pretty much a cleanup hit. There we go, dropped him down to, what is it, 84. So that's about a 45 million might loss for him. And I want you guys to take a look at this report, because this is always the funniest part when you're either rallying somebody or solo attacking somebody. So you look at this report and you're probably gonna see, you know, like 100, 200,000 dead, and you're gonna be like, okay, that's a decent amount of kills, right? What did I hit exactly? Well, I hit freaking siege, fire trebuchet, and catapults. So basically, the first two hits zeroed 1.8 million troops. So let's go ahead and go over the troops. Now, here's the thing: if you're gonna have 1.8 million troops, first of all, it's always better to have some T4 or at least T4 research, because if you don't, this can happen to you if you're caught offline. I've always said that if you have 1.8 million troops and you have about 300k of each T4 and let's just say 300k of each T3, it's gonna be super hard to solo you if you're in war gear, if you're in talents, and if you're online. But if you're offline like this guy with his wall heroes and his lack of war gear, yeah, you can get zeroed by two hits. Like, and keep in mind, I'm not like a full champion gear guy or anything like that. So if you're gonna be amassing T3 troops, it's not a bad idea to not go past 1.8 million, but you got to stay shielded, because if you're like this guy, it went real quick. So of course, after you get a 0 and the target has some resources, it's always good to get those resources back. And a little bit of a tip, if you didn't already know, if you're stealing resources from a castle, always switch to your gathering gear, because it allows you to actually take more resources back. So there you go, got all the resources, got the 0, got the leader, and yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I have one more coming out in just a bit, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and until later, bye.